Maine, and as you may know, I've been talking about the history of the 20th century, and today we're going to talk about the rise of the Third Reich. So, since Germany lost the First World War, they wanted to create another empire, but the Treaty of Versailles said, no, you cannot build up weapons. But in 1923, a man called Adolf Hitler took over the Nazi Party. He tried overthrowing the government in 1924, but he failed and was put in jail for a year and wrote a book in there called Mein Kampf, or My Struggle. When he got out of jail in 1925, he continued leading the Nazi Party. In March of 1933, he was made Chancellor of Germany. In 1937, Germany invaded Czechoslovakia, and next year, they invaded Austria. September 1st, 1939, Germany marched into Poland and claimed that land. Britain and France responded by declaring war on Germany. In 1940, France, Luxembourg, Belgium fell, and Netherlands and Denmark, Norway and Sweden fell to Germany as they took over. Hitler then took a chance on Great Britain, which was the Battle of Britain, but he failed to bomb their war factory. In May of 1941, just after they lost their flagship of its Kriegsmarine Navy, Bismarck, they marched east into the Soviet Union, who they'd been friends with. They were shocked. Russia was shocked that the Germans were marching in, but instead, it was a disaster for the Germans. They went out winter, and many of them died because of the freezing weather, but the Russians survived. Meanwhile, what was happening in America? They were giving trades to Great Britain. Meanwhile, Japan was planning a surprise attack, as we all know as Pearl Harbor, the day that will live in infamy, December 7th, 1941. The next day, President Roosevelt declared war on Japan. On December 11th, Hitler made his most stupid decision and decided to declare war on USA. Meanwhile, on June 4th, 1942, the Battle of Midway was won by the U.S., sinking 4 of the 6 carriers from the carrier task force of Pearl Harbor. Before that, the Doolittle raid from the USS Hornet CV-8 took place and bombed Tokyo and Osaka and Kobe, Nagoya. Meanwhile, battles in the Pacific and the Eastern Front continued. At the Battle of Stalingrad in Russia won the battle, and millions of Germans were taken prisoner. The U.S. continued island hopping on the islands that Japan had claimed. On June 19, 1944, Americans called this the Marianas Turkey Shoot, when we destroyed Japan's Air Force, Kamikaze Air Force. More than 400 planes were shot down that day. So, bye.